e-office, the digital workplace solution to transform offices to less paper offices by automating office procedures will be rolled out in all departments of the Secretariat, all 14 district collectorates, 21 sub-collectorates, 75 taluk offices and Land Revenue Commissionerate. Other department directorates will also implement e-office at head office first and at district levels subsequently. Kerala, a unique multi-platform mobile application which will integrate citizen-centric e-governance applications, enabling citizens on the move to access government services 24/7 will be launched with 75 transactional services and 35 informational services across 42 government departments. An ambitious plan to provide wired connectivity to all government offices using the distribution infrastructure of Kerala State Electricity Board Limited will be launched during the current at a total cost of rupees 2,000 crores and completed in 2 years. In the next 3 months, 1,000 Wi-Fi hotspots will be made available to the public, one Wi-Fi hotspot in each panchayat, with preference to bus stations and railway stations, A-grade libraries and similar common waiting facilities. A coordination mechanism will be put in place to bring about synergy among the ICT initiatives of different departments and other government agencies. Next, local self-government. As the first phase of decentralization experiment has reached an irreversible stage of consolidation, my government proposes to embark the second wave of deepening decentralization. The People's Plan will be relaunched and will specifically focus on formulating implementable plans of action in areas of total sanitation, organic vegetable cultivation, and natural resources management, including local integrated water resource management. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme will be fully utilized for watershed management. My government will operationalize the policy decision that was taken in February 2011 to integrate the different cadres under the Department of Local Self-Government into common service. Engineers of Local Self-Government Department, LSGD, engineering wing would become officers of local governments. Kerala State Institute of Local Administration has now acquired the status of National Institution of Excellence in Local Governance, particularly Panchayat Raj. In order to strengthen it and expand its capacity, the State Institute of Rural Development will be merged with KILA. My government proposes to restructure the present Kerala Town and Country Planning Act to fully reflect the spirit of decentralized planning as relevant to the state. My government intends to restore preeminent position of the district planning committees. The technical secretariat of the district planning committee will be made functional with immediate effect. To meet the growing need of local infrastructure in the state, my government intends to modify and expand the scope of Kerala Local Government Development Fund. Kerala has emerged as a global model in decentralization, setting well-acclaimed best practices. Therefore, it is only appropriate that my government offers mentoring support to other states in India that are interested in deepening decentralization. This Kila will carry out this task. Building on the success of Kudumbashree neighborhood groups, NHG, of people with disabilities as well as of the elderly will be organized. My government will revitalize the Ashraya program to provide basic services and facilities to most marginalized destitutes, with the first priority to be given to roofless people. BUTS school and BUTS rehabilitation centers would be universalized, providing coverage to every child having mental disabilities. My government intends to take up startup village entrepreneurship program in one block panchayat and one urban local government in all districts, and these would become resource clusters for the rest of the district. Kudumbashree will nurture community resource persons in public health to provide basic care services with special emphasis on non-communicable diseases. Next, Suchitwa mission. My government believes the challenges posed by the increased demands for sanitation and waste management in Kerala needs immediate and accelerated interventions. A concerted plan of action will be drawn up to provide sanitary facility for all rural households by 1st November 2016 and urban households by 31st March 2017 through local self-government institutions to make states sustainably open defecation free. Waste management has to be handled in a decentralized manner following the subsidiarity principle starting at the household level itself. My government's approach to sanitation will include an array of interventions which will include recycling, promoting, incentivizing entrepreneurship in recycling through setting up recycling parks and providing project-based funding to LSGI for a range of projects including solid waste processing plants, facility centers for recycling, and package subtage treatment plants. An extensive information and education communication campaign shall be launched to sustain vibrant people's movement for building the civic sense required for nurturing environment-friendly behavior and habits. Next, agriculture. My government will strive hard to enhance the extent of land under paddy cultivation to 3 lakh hectares, and for this will adopt measures like upland paddy cultivation and cultivation in fallow lands. My government intends to expand the area of vegetable farming to 50,000 hectares. Organic farming will be promoted extensively across Kerala, and an organic farming policy will be announced. Modern technology for detecting hazardous chemicals and poisonous substances in vegetables will be adopted. Agriculture will be introduced as a subject in the curriculum at the school level. Safe to eat vegetables will be supplied through the Onam Samriddhi scheme. The Kuttanad package will be revitalized. A special package for addressing price fall in cash crops, including rubber, will be formulated with the support of central government. Support price for agriculture agriculture produce of paddy farmers, coconut farmers will be dispersed in a time-bound manner. An action plan will be formulated and implemented for increasing the production and productivity of coconut. Farmer producer companies would be facilitated to undertake value addition and production of Nira. My government intends to take steps to distribute soil health card to all farmers in the state. Sales outlets of Horticorp will be extended to all the assembly constituencies, and vegetables will be procured at fair price from farmers of the state and sold to consumers at reasonable rate. An ambitious scheme will be launched to provide loans with interest at 4% to farmers and interest-free loans to eligible small-scale farmers of paddy and vegetables. Customized stalls will be opened across the state to ensure the availability of value-added products from farm producers and farm inputs produced by public sector undertakings under the department and the agricultural university. Next, animal husbandry and dairy development. In the animal husbandry and dairy development department sector, the core strategy of my government will be to enhance the production and productivity of livestock, increase income and profits to the farmers and employment and entrepreneurship to youth and weaker sections. My government intends to launch a mission mode umbrella program integrating these objectives and projects of sector agencies. As Kerala can achieve self-sufficiency in milk production with additional 5 lakhs metric tons of milk, the strategy to enhance milk production will focus on subsidized scientific rearing of calves, mechanizing the milking and processing process, continuing to strengthen animal health care, production of therapeutics and diagnostics, and providing 24/7 veterinary services in select high referral points. On the nutrition side, the fodder production and productivity will be enhanced, and the cooperative sector procurement and marketing automated and improved marginally. Modern dairy quality laboratories will be set up and direct cash transfer to beneficiaries, direct benefit transfer will be introduced. In the poultry and meat sector, my government will target enhancing production to meet the major share of consumption in the state, in addition to introducing superior technology, state-of-art management and insurance cover, skill development program to unlock the entrepreneurial opportunities in the sector will be launched, and aggressive use of information technology will be encouraged. My government hopes to enhance employment potential of the sector by 20% and employ 3 lakh additional entrepreneurs and work. Next, health. My government will implement a comprehensive health program with the primary health center as the focal point. Primary care health centers will be redesignated as family health centers to focus on health promotion and disease prevention. They will be equipped to identify and solve health problems in their location. Causes of communicable and lifestyle disease in each locality will be identified and addressed through coordinated efforts of different departments. An epidemiological survey shall be conducted to identify prevalence of disease and to identify the causative factors. Results of the survey would form the basis for prevention and management of diseases. Our ambition is to develop a primary health system for non-communicable diseases. Taluk and district hospitals will be upgraded to provide specialty and super specialty services. Treatment facilities that must be made available at each level shall be defined, and in places where such facilities are lacking, they will be provided in a phased manner. The palliative care network would be linked to PHC and community health centers. The human resources of the health department would be reviewed, and as the first step, necessary posts would be provided to the upgraded hospitals. My government will implement a comprehensive e-health program in the state. Under this program, health data of all citizens will be collected at sub-center level and made the basis for electronic health record in future using EHR, that is electronic health record, quality and personalized health services appropriate to their stage of life can be provided to all the citizens. It will be the first comprehensive e-health program in the country. In Kerala, patients spend large amounts of money at the time of treatment, pushing many of them into poverty. To avoid this, my government will implement a free treatment program by coordinating different healthcare facilities. My government intends to launch a new prepayment scheme with the help of insurance companies to those who do not come under the above schemes, so as to provide a universal prepaid scheme cover for all persons in Kerala. My government intends to upgrade all medical colleges in Kerala as centers of excellence and elevate two of them to the status of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, that is AIIMS. Medicines at low rates shall be made available for lifestyle diseases. Special treatment facilities shall be extended to tribals, fishermen, women, children and disabled. Schemes shall be framed for the rehabilitation of AIDS patients. Special facilities will be provided for health care of disabled. The health university will be strengthened and new research centers will be started. Research facilities in government medical colleges shall also be strengthened. Ayush treatment system shall be fully utilized for prevention and control of diseases as well as health care. Importance will be given to all systems of treatment. An advanced research institute shall be established under Ayush. Activities of pollution control board shall be modernized scientifically, and the related rules will be implemented stringently in the state. Next, education. My government intends to bring about comprehensive changes from pre-primary to higher secondary schools, laying emphasis on modernizing their infrastructure and academic facilities with an objective to convert them as centers of excellence. A master plan will be evolved for this. Classes from 8 to 12 will be made high-tech. The education system will be reoriented to make it more student-centric. Emphasis will be laid on learning of the mother tongue from pre-primary to higher secondary school. schools. At the same time, learning of English language will be promoted, thus building a new generation with excellent command of both these languages. A comprehensive system will be evolved for skill development. The community skill parks under additional skill acquisition program will be extended to all the districts in the state. 10 more additional community skill parks will be started during the year in addition to the proposed 15 skill parks. The skill development centers of ASAP will be extended to all assembly constituencies in the state. 30 more such centers will be started. A program will be put in place to bring into mainstream all the students who are in need of special attention. Nutritious noon meal will be ensured in the schools. Timely changes will be made to modernize IT schools, IT at schools. School campuses will be converted into biodiversity parks. Awareness of students will be enhanced on concepts such as organic cultivation of vegetables, decentralized waste management system, water conservation, thus promoting an eco-friendly culture. The literacy movement which the state pioneered will be sustained in an inclusive manner. In the field of higher education, my government shall endeavor to convert universities as the nerve centers of higher education with an objective to align them with the best educational concepts and practices. More higher education centers will be established in the state. University libraries will be raised to the level of research centers of international standards. Timely reforms will be made in elections and functioning of governing bodies of the universities so as to raise their standards to the levels of modern universities. The fruits of basic research undertaken in the universities will be shared with the people's representatives and the public to disseminate the benefits of research to the society. This will strengthen the relationship between the universities and other socio-economic sectors, which will in turn give a new direction to research. University industry linkage will be fostered in all the universities. Engineering colleges will be converted as centers of excellence. Transformational changes will be made so as to take full advantage of the scope of technical education in the state. As part of modernization of education sector, action will be initiated to establish information powerhouse, that is a learning portal during this year. Next, sports and youth efforts. My government would take proactive steps to introduce yoga in schools. It intends to construct Kayiga Bhavan to bring under one roof different agencies in the field of sports and youth efforts. In order to boost tourism, my government would attempt to get the hosting rights of Asian Beach Games. The functioning of the Directorate of Sports and the Sports Council would be harmonized to avoid overlaps, duplication, and to bring about synergy. Sports incubators would be set up, especially in educational institutions. A separate program for promoting sports among girls would be launched, including formation of exclusive sports clubs for them. Next, cultural affairs. My government believes that Cultural Affairs Department has a vital role in promoting and disseminating the unique culture of Kerala and preserving our heritage and tradition. The key activities for the year will include developing Kerala Kalamandalam deemed university into a cultural university, reviving folk arts facing the risk of extinction, documentation of rock art, completing ongoing conservation works in a time-bound manner, and taking up new conservation works of heritage value and taking up heritage value as well as museums and art galleries. My government will undertake construction of new building for Sri Chitra Art Gallery and complete setting of Vaikam Satyagraha Memorial Museum. Tirchur Zoo would be shifted to the new campus at the earliest. The functioning of academies would be augmented and financial support provided. Considering the role of Pinale in positioning Kerala in the global cultural landscape, my government will continue to extend support to this initiative. A film city in tune with the requirements of modern cinema would be developed in the Chittaranjali Studio Complex. Chittaranjali Studio Complex. Chittaranjali, all right, sir. Chittaranjali Studio Complex. Next is food and civil supplies. My government is committed to ensure that prices of essential commodities are kept under check. There will be no hike in price of the 13 subsidized commodities sold through Maveli stores. Market intervention will be strengthened through Supplyco. One of the first decisions that my government took was to double the budgetary allocation for Supplyco to rupees 150 crores. More Maveli medicals, petrol bunks, liquefied petroleum gas LPG outlets will be opened during this financial year. New Supplyco outlets will be opened in all 38 Gram Panchayats without Maveli stores, and the existing Maveli stores will be upgraded into supermarkets based on their operational performance. New People's Bazaars will be opened in selected district centers to make available all consumables under one umbrella. My government shall endeavor to make the public distribution system, PDS, more effective, and steps will be taken to eradicate corruption. Stringent steps will be taken to stop black marketing, hoarding, artificial inflation of prices and deception. Government will effectively intervene in irregularities reported in cooking gas distribution. My government will implement the National Food Security Act 2013, ensuring that all the households availing subsidized ration at present will continue to get it. The existing below poverty line BPL demarcation exempts a considerable section of poor people from the public distribution system. Rice will be distributed to the BPL Antyodaya Anna Yojana families free of cost. My government will devise schemes to include various unorganized laborers and workers included in the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme in the BPL category so as to ensure free ration for them also. My government shall lay stress on modernizing ration shops, completing the distribution of ration cards, and diversifying the range of activities in the existing ration shop network.